Leonard Cheshire Cyrmu. People of Wales, let's improve Wales.
Hello everyone, my name's Olivia Breen and I've been asked to introduce you to Leonard Cheshire's Cymru art for the up-and-coming Senedd election taking place in May 2021. We want to enable disabled people to live, learn and work as independent as they choose. The next Welsh Government can become a global leader by supporting our art. We put disabled people at heart of everything we do, and that's why we have asked for our amazing supporters to feature and tell you a bit more about how we want to improve Wales for the better. People of Wales, let's improve Wales. Let's become the most accessible, inclusive country in the world.
Increase social care funding and professionalise Wales' social care workforce ask.
Hi, I'm Helen and I want the next Welsh Government to improve the consistency, sustainability and quality of social care in Wales. Social care is seen as the Cinderella service and needs to be properly funded. Urgent intervention is needed to stabilise and improve prospects for the social care workforce in Wales. I want the next Welsh Government to prioritise the professionalisation and retention of the social care workforce. We are calling for political parties to prioritise social care in future budgeting, recognise the impacts of COVID-19 on third sector providers and ensure a safety net is in place to support the sector, establish parity of pay between healthcare and social care workers, improve support and resources for carers, whilst in the profession and post to ensure consistent and improved quality of care. Revise the terms and conditions for social domiciliary workers to improve staff retention and the public profile of the sector, and launch an inquiry into the consistency and quality of social care across Wales to limit the effects of the postcode lottery. People of Wales, let's improve Wales.
Direct payments ask.
Hi, I'm Emily. I'm a care worker and I would like the next Welsh Government to ensure that local authorities educate disabled people about direct payments. We are calling for all political parties to commit to undertaking a public awareness campaign about recipients of social care having the choice as to whether they receive their social care funding as direct payments or is paid to local authorities, and to ensure that local authorities make recipients of social care funding aware that they can choose to have their social care funding paid as direct payments or paid to local authorities. People of Wales, let's improve Wales.
Integration of health and social care funding ask.
Hi, my name is John and I want the Welsh Government to commit to integrating health and social care services and funding. This would enable increased sharing of information, reduced incompatibility between partner services, and streamlined funding between health and social care, minimising the need for competition or incompatible practices. People of Wales, let's improve Wales.
Politics ask.
Hello, my name is Kyle Jamie Eldridge and I want the next Welsh Government to put disabled people at the heart of politics. We are calling for all political parties to commit to publish anonymised data on the number of disabled candidates that a party is fielding in the 2026 election. Remove electoral expenditure limits on all forms of disability-related expenditure, and establish a publicly funded access to elected office fund which provides funding to address candidates' disability-related expenditure. People of Wales, let's improve Wales.
Employment ask.
Hi, I am Michelle and I want the next Welsh Government to support disabled people to gain and retain quality employment. We are calling all political parties to commit to update the existing Disability Confidence Scheme to include external accreditation, require all organisations with over 250 employees to publish anonymised data on the number of self-identified disabled people working for them, Work with the UK government to make the right to request flexible working an employee's right from day one. Increase awareness of access to work. Close the disability employment gap, making it a condition of public funding that organisations demonstrate that they are disability confident employers with at least 10% of their workforce self-identified as disabled. People of Wales, let us improve Wales.
Disability Rights Ask.
Hi, I'm Katie, and I want the next Welsh Government to put the rights of disabled people in law. We are calling for all political parties to commit to legislate to put the rights of disabled people into Welsh law and establish a commissioner for disabled people. People of Wales, let's improve Wales.
Transport Ask.
Hi, my name's Emma, and I want the next Welsh Government to facilitate disabled people to access transport. We are calling for all political parties to commit to putting a duty on the Welsh Government to ensure that all train journeys in Wales are fully accessible by 2030, ensure that all active travel routes include drop curbs at least every 100 metres, and to reassess transport systems such as buses and taxis to remove restrictions on disabled people in Wales. People of Wales, let's improve Wales.
Housing Ask.
Hello, my name is Joshua Reeves, and I want the Welsh Government to facilitate disabled people in accessing housing that meets their needs. We are calling all political parties to commit to ensure every new home in Wales is built to fully meet lifetime home standards, review the use of accessible housing registrars, ensure that at least 10% of all new homes are built for wheelchair accessible standards. People of Wales, let's improve Wales.
Sport Ask.
Hi, I'm Radhanaya Roberts, and I want the next Welsh Government to facilitate disabled people in accessing sports and social activities that meet their needs. We are calling for all political parties to commit to require all local authority-owned leisure facilities to undertake an audit of their accessibility for disabled people. Require all local authority-owned gyms to include a minimum of 3 pieces of equipment that have been adapted for the use of disabled people. Require all local authority-owned gyms to have at least 1 quiet hour per day in which loud music is not being played. Require all local authority-owned swimming pools to be fully accessible with hoists and changing beds. Feature disabled people in any public awareness campaigns related to active travel or use of local authority leisure centres. Require all local authority staff operating leisure facilities to undertake disability confident training. Work with pubs and restaurants to improve all aspects of asset access for disabled people. People of Wales, let's improve Wales.
Playground and Safe Spaces Ask.
Hi, I am Marley, and I want the Welsh Government to improve the accessibility of play spaces and social safe spaces for disabled children. We are calling for all political parties to commit to ensure that the development of any new public play space will include an accessible play survey performed with a disability liaison or an accessibility expert present to prioritise funding for accessible play spaces in our local communities. People of Wales, let's improve Wales.
Digital Inclusion Ask.
Hi, my name is Chris. I am on the autistic spectrum, so technology is vital for my well-being. I want the next Welsh Government to improve digital inclusion and tackle loneliness and isolation. We are calling for all political parties to commit to increasing funding for provisions of training, ICT and Wi-Fi equipment for disabled people in Wales. People of Wales, let's improve Wales.
International Development Ask.
Hi, My name is Sarah Flay, CEO of Legacy International, and I want the next Welsh Government to commit to engaging with the UK Government to ensure that the UK continues to meet its legal commitment to allocate 0.7% of GDP to international aid, allocating this in line with agreed OECD DAC definitions of official development assistance. That the new Foreign, Commonwealth and Development Office commits to continued implementation of DFID's Disability Inclusion Strategy 2018 to 2023, ensuring that people with disabilities will be at the centre of international development activities. That the UK's commitment to 12 years of quality education for all girls is upheld, and that girls with disabilities are fully included in all its efforts to achieve this. And that the UK remains committed to ensuring equality of opportunity to decent work for all in low and middle income countries, recognising that the most marginalised, including disabled people, require particular support to gain and retain meaningful employment. People of Wales, let's improve Wales.
Thank you for taking the time to listen to how Leonard Cheshire Cyrmu wants to improve Wales for disabled people. If you agree with us, please share this video and write to your local member of the Senate and demand better for disabled people. Thank you.
Leonard Cheshire Cymru. Like, follow, share. www.facebook.com/Leonard Cheshire Wales.